Here's Kai Forbath now to get us. We go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Check right 54. Right 54. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Check, 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 check.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check 13.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, D. '53's the mic. '53's the mic.
Jackson on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey! Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 52. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Shift, shift. Kill, kill, kill.
Throwing again. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Oh, you got D? 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Oh, you got it.
Here's Jackson throwing on third and long. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
He's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check, 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 check. Delta, Delta.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. And a big loss is here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Eluding the pressure right, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Yeah. Stay at home. Stay at home. Check 53's Mike.
To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
We got to get the ball. Right here. Let's go. Under 10. 10. Alert flare. Showing it. Mike.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 69 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. And that's incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cowboy first.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Sponge! No! Check!
These two teams all tied after one. A first down carry by Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Mike 29. Defense, where's
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
He was brought down by Earl Thomas. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 29, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Watch 83, man. Mike. Mike 29.
Here we go, 46.
Hatchet.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. One that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Interception. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now it's Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm scared. Mike. Go. Check, 55, Mike. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Jackson to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Let's go. Interception, baby. All day.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, 4-8.
29. 3 bud.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
Check right. Oh, Troy. I got him.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Let's go. 55's my guy. 55. Watch the slant. Mark 55! Mark 55!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First down, Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A first down throw for Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
6 guys! Check 6 guys! Wide, get wide!
On second down, Prescott again. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
Ricky, check.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
There we go. Slide in. Rick. Check nickel. Watch the
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
He's coming.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And now with a play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second down. It's Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott now. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Forbath will put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Front.
From the 35 on second down. Jackson being chased. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Smith. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Watch the flag. Mike 55. It's just me and you.
Jackson down. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Watch the shift.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Check 31.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
Ingram again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
On first down, it's Ingram. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Check three. Zip it. Check. One switch. Set up.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
On the double. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Check. Fresno. Check 43. Go. Get the edge.
They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I would think as a hitters to your tight end, any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was, because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. Echo. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, D.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll run it and able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, Tom.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He'll look to throw. Past the 20. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A gain there of 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Cooper was the intended target. Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal him.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.